Now we're learning that the Delhi police have registered 2 cases in connection with the Kalkaji Assembly constituency. The first case has been filed against Aam Aadmi Party leader and Delhi Chief Minister Atishi, who allegedly violated the model code of conduct by arriving at Fateh Singh Marg with 50 to 60 Aam Aadmi Party supporters in 10 cars. The second case, we are told, has been registered against Atishi's supporters for allegedly obstructing government work and attacking police personnel. Additionally, Manish Biduri, who is the nephew of Ramesh Biduri, has been booked under the Representation of People's Act, although no suspicious items have been found in his vehicle. So remember, as the build-up to the elections happens, tomorrow Delhi goes to vote. There are controversial updates that are coming in. These are 2 cases that have been registered by the Delhi police against Atishi and her supporters. That is the first and the second case. And also there is Manish Biduri, the nephew of Ramesh Biduri, who's been booked under the Representation of People's Act. Let me in fact go across to my colleague Anshul, who is joining us on the broadcast. Anshul, about the 2 cases against Atishi, what is the response like by the Aam Aadmi Party? Is it true that Atishi had in fact arrived at Fateh Singh Marg with a majority of Aam Aadmi Party supporters violating the MCC?
Well, definitely this incident actually happened late last night. Remember, there was a silence period that had come to force after 6 p.m. yesterday. And since then, it was absolutely banned for any political party to carry out any sort of political activities or any sort of political campaigning out here in the national capital. But at approximately 8 p.m. last night, Atishi was seen wandering on the roads of Kalkaji along with a lot of her supporters. And it is at that point when Delhi police team reached over there, it is being alleged by the way of sources that there was a scuffle that had broken out between the Delhi police and the supporters of the Aam Aadmi Party. Post which the Delhi police has now gone ahead and registered a case against Atishi and her supporters for violating the moral code of conduct. And this is not the only case, but there has been another case that has been registered, and this time the case has been registered against the nephew of Ramesh Biduri, who is the candidate from Kalkaji for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And in this case as well, the nephew of, the nephew of Ramesh Biduri was actually found on the roads after the moral code of conduct had been, or the silence period had been enforced out here in the national capital. So yet again, there has been these 2 cases that have been registered against both these candidates from Kalkaji. Investigation has been started. The case has been registered against under Section 126 of the Moral Code of Conduct Act. A Representation of People Act for violating moral code of conduct out here in the national capital. It remains to be seen what kind of further action will the Delhi police take against both these people who have now been accused of violating the moral code of conduct out here in the national capital.
Right. Anshul, stay on with us. We also have Akash Sharma joining us live on the broadcast. Akash, about especially these 2 leaders, Atishi, the Delhi Chief Minister, and Mr. Ramesh Biduri, there has been a controversy associated with them in the past, with Mr. Biduri calling Atishi names and, casting some sexist slurs against the Delhi Chief Minister. Now we see the Delhi police registering cases against the nephew of Mr. Biduri and Atishi for violating the model code of conduct. When it is about the former, what is the truth? Has there been anything that's found in the vehicle of Manish Biduri? What really happened? Why was this case really registered? And what has been Atishi's response after the 2 cases having been registered against her?
Matter is under investigation, Griha. It would be inappropriate to draw any conclusion as of now because Delhi police has already registered cases, different cases that Anshul was talking about.
Okay.
As far as politics is concerned, so we know that silence period is in place and rules are same for any party. No matter it is Bharatiya Janata Party or Aam Aadmi Party, rules are same. Because silence period is in place, you cannot involve yourself or your supporters in any sort of campaigning at this point in time. In this particular case, Delhi police is also alleging that supporters of Atishi, in fact, misbehaved with police personnel who were there on duty. Atishi was there with 50 to 60 supporters with more than 10 cars there and was roaming in the area. Similarly, in the second case, Atishi alleged that Manish Biduri, who is relative of Ramesh Biduri, initially it was said that he is the son of Ramesh Biduri, but Ramesh Biduri came out in public with a tweet saying that, I have only two sons, one is there in some other country, one is a high court a lawyer, so he cannot be my son. Then, we got to know that he is his relative. Police is investigating the matter, but yes, importantly, we are going to see press conferences from both the parties, where in fact, Atishi and Manish Sisodia is going to address a press conference. We are expecting some more allegations and clarity as to what actually happened yesterday. You see, Griha, silence period is in place from 6 p.m. yesterday. And after that, whatever are the activities that these people are conducting would be considered as violation to the Model Code of Conduct. And Election Commission would, of course, take action. Delhi Police is, in fact, working on the directions of Election Commission. We are looking forward to the kind of conclusion that Delhi Police will draw after the investigation.
Right. Akash, we're also learning that there is a tweet that has been, in fact, put out by both Atishi, the Delhi Chief Minister, and also Arvind Kejriwal about this incident. What are they saying?
Right. So they are somewhere alleging that Bharatiya Janata Party is involved in these sort of violations. In fact, they are saying that this is not limited to just this constituency. In fact, in the tweet, Atishi mentioned that how she has written to Delhi Police, she has written to Election Commission and has asked for the action. Griha.
Okay. Anshul, the fact that Atishi allegedly has been involved in this particular case, where there is this case registered against her and her supporters, clearly this will give enough ammunition to the Bharatiya Janata Party. But there is also a counter case that involves a BJP leader or a member or a worker for that matter who is associated with Mr. Ramesh Biduri. Is there going to be a counter coming in from up?
Well, definitely, the Aam Aadmi Party is scheduled to address a press conference at 12 noon today itself, where they will be taking up this entire issue. Remember, over the last 1 week, we have seen that how the campaign of the Bharatiya Janata Party has suddenly picked up when it comes to the interaction with media and when it comes to projecting that there is a strong wave of the BJP, and somewhere or the other, we have seen that such allegations have been coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party day after day. But till now, there has been no subsequent action that has been taken by the Delhi Police, or the Delhi Police has not found those allegations to be strong enough so that an action could be warranted on all these issues. Remember, yesterday as well, Arvind Kejriwal did a press conference in which he yet again raised allegations on how the BJP will be manipulating the EVMs this time around. So somewhere or the other, the confidence of the Aam Aadmi Party seems to be on shaky grounds at this point in time, and we are seeing that continuously there are allegations that are being raised from the Aam Aadmi Party day in and day out. But at this point in time, there has been no specific case that has been registered by Delhi Police on these allegations that have been put forth by the Aam Aadmi Party against the Bharatiya Janata Party, or for that matter against any party regarding the campaigning that has been carried out in the national capital over the past 1 month.
Right. Anshul and Akash, thank you so much for all of those inputs. And